Hey, Jason here. So excited to share with you a very passive business model that you can do from the comfort of your home. And when I say passive, meaning that this is a model that doesn't require a lot of work, is literally very hands-off, close to no fulfillment. And this is a $97 per client type of service you can provide. And it's just shy of a $2,000 a month business model. So I'm going to share this with you and you're really going to get excited. So very excited to share this business model with you. In fact, let me just kind of quickly tell you the evolution. So when I first started, how all this came about, right? I got to tell you the origin story. We did a community VIP club where we would build a list of community residents, people that lived in our city. We would then send them text message offers in the form of coupons that we send through text message. And we would consistently drive business into these businesses. In a place like the Barbecue Finger Lickin', they would pay us to send text blasts. We would make $297, sometimes $397 per blast, depending on how many times a month they wanted us to send offers. Simple model, worked very, very well. And that's when I first realized that I was simply being the connector. Now, when you're the connector, all you're doing is you're helping the parties that you're connecting win. In the model that I shared, the residents were getting what they wanted, which is special offers and discounts from places they love. The business was getting what they wanted, which was new customers coming in the door. And that's when this kind of aha moment came about, that if you can be the connector, you can literally write your own checks, right? You can write your ticket, so to speak. So fast forward, this is just a few months ago. I was at a basketball game. It was a high school basketball game. I haven't been to one of these games in a while, right? Because I'm not from the town that I live in now. So I never really got into sports. But anyhow, I was at this basketball game, and there's a lot of people here. I mean, there was hundreds of people here. And I only seen one tiny advertisement. One tiny advertisement. And it just made me think, like, this is such an opportunity for local businesses to get in front of these audiences. But follow me. I'm going somewhere with this. So I go to the concession stand, right? This is a kind of a small high school. And they're popping popcorn in bags like you get in a microwave. And I'm like, this is odd. And I asked the people that were part of the Booster Club, I said, why are you popping popcorn? Why don't you have a popcorn machine? I mean, and this tastes better. I mean, I've never seen this before. You're not even driving as much sales as you could because it takes 2-3 minutes to pop a bag of popcorn. And they said, well, we don't have the money. And I was like, interesting. So if they had the money, they could buy the machine, right? If they had the money, they could buy other stuff that they need as part of the Booster Club. And I said, I bet a lot of local businesses at this game would love to advertise to these people at these games, because what's the number one thing that they're going to think after these games? Well, what is there good to eat? What can I eat? Right? So follow me. I'm going somewhere, okay? So I was thinking, how can I connect these local businesses to advertise in front of the people that give them what they want, special offers after games and discounts, but also be able to raise money for the school? I was still thinking along that lines of being the connector. You with me? So what I'm talking about here is to be able to provide coupons, right? To be able to provide mobile coupons from the local businesses around town, and these businesses would pay me or you, the connector, right, on behalf of the people they're advertising to, which would be, in this case, the school or the organization that contains the audience, okay? And in turn, they will give you money, okay? So in addition, like, all these things are just kind of telling you where I'm at right now. So these things are in the mind, and I'm thinking, like, how can I do this? How can I do this? How can I do this? And the school that my daughter goes to, they do SMS. And SMS from a standpoint of communication, not SMS in the way that we think of offers and discounts and specials, but, hey parents, the school will be closing today due to heavy fog, right? So using SMS in a form of communication, right? And that's when it hit me, my friends. That's when it hit me. And I thought, what if we could combine SMS plus coupons, but not just regular SMS, right? Not just text messaging from coupons and offers and special VIP clubs, but SMS from a form of communication, right? So not the way you're thinking, but SMS communication simply as a means to communicate. Now, what am I talking about? See, when you think about a church as an example, SMS to send ministry information, child care alerts during service, Bible verses, a means to communicate with our congregation. It pulls them together. Right? When you think about, let's say, schools, send parent alerts about fundraisers, events, emergency information, personal info pertaining to their child. Like, you appreciate that stuff as a parent because you want to know what's going on in your kid's life. And then this is really the lowest hanging fruit here, which all of them are low hanging fruit, is what about apartments, right? Rent is due notifications, clubhouse events, maintenance, package alerts. Think about all the things that go on in an apartment that these apartments, as an example, have to send staff to go and knock on doors, right? They got to go all around the apartment complex. They got to call. They have to email. There's better ways of communication, right? Especially when text messaging is a preferred form of communication. Follow me. I'm going somewhere. So essentially, you become the connector. You become the connector. That's the main takeaway I want you to have right now. You become the connector. So what we're going to do is we're going to give businesses the ability to communicate with their audience and put local businesses in a position to advertise to the organizations, the members, the audience that they have dominion over, right? So in an example with the church, their audience is a congregation. An example with an apartment, their audience are residents. An example with the school, the audience, you get it, are parents. Follow me. So here's how it looks. Step one, what we do is we call this the anchor. So the organizations that we're going after have a large audience that they communicate with, meaning a church has a congregation, school has parents, an apartment has tons of residents. I know I'm being repetitive, but I want you to understand this. Step two is the sponsor, right? The sponsor are local businesses in this naming nomenclature we're using. Do you think local businesses would like to consistently advertise to the anchor's audience? Do you think that local businesses would want to consistently get in front of the congregation, to consistently get in front of the apartment residents, to consistently get in front of the parents? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Who doesn't want repeat advertising, right? Step three, what we do now is we give it away. Yes, give it away. So we now offer SMS communication to the anchor for free. So we're going to give SMS away to the church. We're going to give SMS away to the school. We're going to give SMS away to the apartment. Say what? Absolutely. Follow me. So we give it away because the service is paid for by the sponsors, which are local businesses. You starting to see where we're going here? Starting to see where we're going? So the local businesses pay you, the connector, for allowing them to advertise to the anchor's audience, which is the organization. So it's a way to easily justify, here's why anchor, parents, right? Here's why apartment, church, school, we're giving this away for free. Because we're giving this free communication system. And the way that is free is because we want to create a community feel. And what we're doing is we're connecting local businesses with residents, and our local businesses actually pay for your communication system. It creates an amazing sense of affinity because it's truly a local-oriented project, and organizations love this. They love it. So here's what it looks like. We give away this system, right? We give away SMS, right? And we give it away to the school or the church or the apartment, okay? And then what we do is we allow the apartment, as an example, to send these text messages, right? And let's say this is Creekwood Apartment, and they send out a message that says, maintenance cleanup today at noon. But do you see this right here in the bottom of that text message where it says, click here for special offers? Do you see that? There will be a link there in every text message that's sent out by the anchor, these organizations. There will be a link. This link leads to, you guessed it, coupons and offers from local businesses around town, right? These local businesses from around town pay for this service that you give away for free. So you're going to have offers from the local restaurant, the local places, the local gym, the local massage, and they're going to, when they click on that link, they're just led to a mobile coupon book. And don't worry, I'll show you how to make this mobile coupon book. And all these offers in here, these businesses pay you $77 and $97 a month because they're going to constantly be in front of these audiences, right? So why is SMS communication a good move? You don't sell it. We're giving this away. So all the pressure that you may feel about selling, it goes away. It's a needed service. Every business wants better communication, right? In fact, business owners are always looking for other ad channels and new ad channels, right? A new ad channel that they will appreciate because this is constant visibility. When you think about something like radio as an example, they succeed with frequency, the amount of times that you can consistently get in front of that audience. This is perpetual advertising, my friends. And it's not ROI driven. So it's about communication, right? You're not going to be, your feet will not be held to the fire. You're not going to have revolving door clients that say, you know, I don't see the value in this because we're not getting business. No. This is communication you're giving away. And it's constant exposure for the sponsors, which are local businesses. And it's a simple and very fun service that's mutually beneficial. and it's very passive, right? And I'll explain what I mean by passive. So I know what you're probably thinking. Well, in order to do this sounds good. I need an SMS platform, right? Yes, you do, right? And that's why we're providing two options for you. If you already have an SMS platform that can do two-way SMS, then simply use that. If you don't have an SMS platform, I got you covered. We have a platform that's specifically designed to implement this type of model, right? Because what you need is you need the ability for the apartment manager, the church, to actually communicate one-on-one with specific residents, with specific congregation, depending on the type of messages you want to send. Because sometimes the anchor may send broadcast messages to their whole audience, and sometimes they may need to communicate one-on-one, for instance, like rent is due with an apartment. So you need what we call two-way SMS, and we have you covered there, so no worries. I know what you're probably thinking too, well, I need coupon software. I mean, because I got to make these mobile coupon books, right? Well, we got you covered there as well. We're going to hook you up with coupon software to simply and easily make these coupon books as well. Now, you're probably thinking too, is it has to be very hard to convince apartments and churches and schools, right? And the contrary, not at all. Because when you think about it, text messaging is the preferred way of communication. In fact, there's forums online that if you look at, there's apartment forums, there's apartment associations in your town, and a lot of the chatter that's going on now is these apartments want more effective and efficient ways to communicate because it's actually cheaper, right? They reduce labor costs, they reduce print costs, they reduce material costs from printing flyers and stuff. They can just quickly communicate, right? And it actually leads to stronger retention of residents. They want this. And especially if it's free and it's a way to connect the community and local businesses and you're giving it away, there's no selling because you're giving it away. It's easy to give something away, isn't it? It's easy to give something away. Okay, you're probably thinking too, well, this must be only good for restaurants. No, not at all. Think about it. What type of business could benefit by advertising to apartment residents, right? So think about this. Another question is, who wants to reach apartment dwellers? Since let's stick with that as an example. Who wants to reach people that live in an apartment? How about restaurants? Sure. Insurance agents? Heck yeah. Rental insurance, stuff like that. Daycare? Absolutely. Right? Dog grooming and walking. They want to be in front of these people. Dry cleaners, car wash, real estate agents. I mean, this is an obvious one because they say, hey, when you're ready to buy a house, think of me. Locksmiths as an example, mobile mechanics, spas, dentists, right? Your local dentists around town, gyms, for instance, cleaning services. Listen, delivery services, this is endless. So when you really think about it, you really have an abundance of businesses that would be more than willing to be sponsors, and especially at a very small fee that they don't even think about as insignificant, right? Finding businesses are in abundance, right? So you don't have to fear that there won't be enough businesses to find. You will be able to find people that will gladly want to advertise on a consistent basis in front of these pocket-sized audiences. Right? It's a super small fee for advertising as well. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, it must be hard for ongoing fulfillment, right? No, not at all. Not at all. In fact, since what we're doing is we're simply having coupons, you may change these coupons once a month, and you can change these coupons literally in like a minute or two. So we're talking about no more than an hour a month of fulfillment at tops. So that's why we say it's a very passive model. It's not 100% passive because they may want to change it, but you may have sponsors that love their coupons that are in there and they just leave them in there forever, right? But simple, easy to do. So this is a very simple passive business model. Now, here's how you can get leverage or access to leverage SMS, because you're probably wondering that, right? So check this out. This is very exclusive. I've only released the leverage SMS model to my private mastermind community, all right? Please understand that. And this is fresh and new. Nobody outside my mastermind has ever seen this. It's brand spanking new, and you'll absolutely love it. It's like the culmination of everything SMS and mobile coupons that we've done. It's exciting, it's new, it's fresh, it's fun. Businesses love it. You'll absolutely love it, and it's simple to do. And there's limited spots, okay? There's only a limited spots that will be granted into the Leverage SMS Blueprint training. Only a limited spots. And on top of that, there's limited coupon codes. So as many spots that we're limiting, there's even less coupon codes. So not only will there be limited spots available, but we will only release a small amount of coupon codes that will unlock a special discount on the SMS training. You may be wondering why. Because I personally know that taking action is the agent of change. Action is the agent of change. And I like to reward people that take fast action. So when you take action today and right now, you will get a deeper discount that will unlock. If the coupon codes are gone by the time that you try to invest or want to invest, I still recommend you invest and purchase because it's a great deal anyhow. But I'm rewarding those that take fast action. So if you can use more clients right now, like right now, and you like to do it in a non-threatening, passive way, it feels good, you're giving a service away, and again, you're giving a service that businesses and organizations need. If you can do that and you feel you can do that, which I know you can, give something away, then this simple business model just makes sense. Simple to do, quick to do, doesn't take a long time to do it. So just one more thing, just really quick. One more thing before I go. This is the perfect pivot service, meaning you'll develop trust with this type of model that leads to simple upsells for more money, right? And we'll go over that in the advanced section of the course. So when you think about it, these businesses started out, with the main service, right? Yeah, I'll advertise for 97 bucks. Who cares? That's nothing, right? Just to get in front of these pocket-sized audiences over and over again, nothing, insignificant, right? But later it turns into additional services. They may want reputation. They may want VIP clubs. They may want their own SMS platform for their own audience. This is the easy pivot service to upsell them. So what I want you to do is I want you to unlock your special rate right now while the coupon codes are active, okay? I want you to pick up Leverage SMS, and I can't wait to see you on the inside.